You know, Mark, we ordered a pitcher of beer and a bucket of wings.
I don't know. I think
it
we're
was
about
like
to start.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well,
What happened to our waitress? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, we're sitting here with this.
Can we start?
I'm sorry.
Can we start? The camera's rolling.
Oh, it's
Okay.
All right.
Now,
Well, the wings and the beer
afterwards.
will come right.
Okay.
Well, we'll do this now, though.
Okay. Can you just?
We're going to just do it now. Oh, you want to start?
I'm going to start.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. You go ahead then. I'm not going to interrupt you. Go
Okay,
ahead.
good.
All right. Go ahead and start now.
Okay. Welcome to Fun with Phonographs. Glad you could join us today. I have a special guest, Mr. Tim Fabrizio, author and phonograph expert. Tim, what have you brought us today?
Oh, it's a.
Shall I open it up?
Are we still talking about the phonograph?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Let's open it up, and it is a.
Ooh, nice.
Back in 1895, if you had a Class M Edison Electric that you didn't like because it had messy batteries and the batteries were always running out, like your Tesla, you forgot to plug it in.
Yeah, and they were liquid batteries.
They were liquid batteries, and they could spill over and cause a mess. So there was a need for a spring motor to run phonograph mechanisms, phonograph and graphophone mechanisms. So the redoubtable Columbia Phonograph Company came up with this motor, which was designed by McDonald, and therefore is known colloquially as the McDonald motor. And they put it in this cabinet, which, as you can tell, resembles like the Type C and other bell-tainter machines that they sold around that same time. And you took your Class M Edison electric phonograph, for which you had paid $150 or something like that, and you threw everything away except for the top. Seems a little wasteful, but you must have been very tired of dealing with batteries. So you put the top, screwed it down on this machine, on this bottom, and you wound it up, and lo and behold, you didn't need batteries anymore. It was one of a number of motors that was in production at that time. You had the Chicago Talking Machine Company's all-aluminum motor. You had Edward Emmett's motors, which also were used for the same purpose. A motor sold to append to an existing mechanism. And it didn't have to be a Class M. It could have been the top works of a graphophone. And we see this reflected in Edison when he finally introduces his own spring-motored machine. It's called the spring motor because it was originally designed as a spring motor to which you appended the top of the Class M.
Oh, amazing.
That's why it's called a spring motor, because originally it was just a motor. And you took what you had and put it on there. Later, they started doing it themselves at the factory, taking old stock Class M upper works and putting them on the motors. So this was the original way that the spring motor was introduced to the world. Now, let's get that waitress and find out what happened to that bucket of wings, okay?
All right, bucket of wings. I'll go get it.
You go get it.
Is that our waitress there?
There's our waitress.
Alex, come on over here.
Get over here.
You need to explain to us what's going on.
Get over here. Okay.
Why have we not got
Let's
our
turn that
wings?
off, and then, because I'm going to use some rude language.
Okay, here's a close-up look at this beautiful machine. And Tim, that mandrel is brass. Is that original?
Oh, yes. When they first introduced phonographs, they didn't nickel plate the mandrel, and I really don't know why. This particular machine was frequently sold by the Chicago Talking Machine Company, which was a big distributor of phonographs in the Chicago area, hence the name. And they were also the ones that originated the all aluminum motor, which was of their own design. But you could buy this box with the McDonald motor, or you could buy their aluminum motor. They were very successful in the 1890s.
All right, Tim, thank you so much for joining us on Fun with
That
Phonographs.
wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah,
That's the
you're
needle.
gonna have to pay for that.
That's
you
the
know,
needle
right?
drop. That's the needle drop.
All right, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us.